As long as we're around, nobody messes with Soundwave. Rodimusbill here, and today we just picked up the Transformers reissue Ravage, Rumble, and Frenzy Lazerbeak. These are Decepticon cassette tapes from the 1984 line, and like I said, they are a Walmart reissue. And yes, Rumble is red, Frenzy is blue. The cartoons had it wrong, but the toys in the comics were correct. First, we're going to take a look at the package. First, we'll take a look at Decepticon Ravage and Decepticon Rumble. And they convert from cassette to robot and back. And they have a couple weapons each. And that is the cover with Ravage and Rumble. Of course, little 1 through 8 for Rumble. Steps 1 through 4 for Ravage. And you have their tech specs. You got Ravage is a saboteur. His motto is today's Autobots are tomorrow's scrap metal. And then Rumble is demolitions, destroy what's below, and what's above will follow. And then you have the tech specs. And we're going to do Frenzy and Lazerbeak. We're going to do all at the same time. So instead of doing 2 different videos, I'm just going to do one. And it is Decepticon Frenzy with Lazerbeak. Again, they each have 2 weapons. There is the robot mode and the Condor mode. And then on the, it says Evil Decepticons on the back. Frenzy is just like Rumble, 1 to 8. Lazerbeak is like Ravage, only got 1 through 4. Lazerbeak function interrogation. The only point I like in Autobots, melting point. And then Frenzy is a warrior, so panic and surrender will bloom. And there are their tech specs. Alright, let's get these little guys out of the package and see what we've got. And here we have all our tapes out of the package. We've got Ravage, Rumble, Frenzy, and Lazerbeak. Now, unlike other reviewers, I like to review the figures the way they come packaged. They just happen to come packaged in cassette tapes, so I'm going to do cassette tapes to robot or alternate mode. Most reviewers always do vehicle mode to robot mode, but I always like to do as they are packaged. So they're packaged in cassette tape. I'm going to do cassette tape. First, we're going to take a look at Ravage. Now, he comes with these 2 weapons. And they are shiny, metal, metallic, silver, whatever. And they are just little bombs. There's a gun on top. They're both the same. They're just little, I guess, little missiles with the gun on top. And this is Ravage. MC60, he's got a little A, this is Japan. Little micro cassette tapes. Probably all you people watching this know what they are. There is a Decepticon symbol. Very nice compact cassette player. Kids nowadays will never know what these are or what they're for. Next is Rumble. Yes, I know the whole Rumble, Frenzy, red, blue. But to get things straightened out, for the record, Rumble is red in the comic books and the official guides. On the cartoon, he was blue because the cartoonists made a mistake. And let's see, these weapons are the exact same ones you will see Frenzy have. And they go in the back, so they form wings. And they are guns. There's a 5mm peg right there. And they also have this, so you could snap them on their arms. So those are these 2. And Rumble is a cassette tape. He's red and blue. You kind of see the rolls or the reel right there, the tape. He's got blue stripes, white. And there's the back. Black and red with the Decepticon symbol. Next, we will take a look at Frenzy. And Frenzy has these exact same weapons. And he is mostly, on this side, he's a blue and a dark blue and gold. And then again, there is the MC60 micro cassette, made in China, but that's got nothing to do with the actual figure. And then last, we have Lazerbeak. Now, Lazerbeak, I think, is my favorite out of all these, because you really can't mess up Lazerbeak. These are the, like, his little thrusters. He's got the guns right there. He's got vents. And on this side, Lazerbeak. He's got that silver mirrored sticker again. He's orange. There's a Decepticon rub symbol. And on the back, he's got a lot of different colors. And he is red. And this one sticker likes to fall off right there on the head. So I don't know if it's on right or not. And that is Lazerbeak. Now we're going to compare it with the... I always get these. These are the Siege Soundwave Cassette Spy Patrol. It's with the new Siege line. And actually this is Lazerbeak. So the new Siege Micromasters are smaller than the G1 cassette. And there is how Lazerbeak compares. And then we've got Ravage right here. Again, you can still see the same color. He's black and he's silver, and this is smaller. And these don't even look like cassettes. And then we've got Rumble, Rumble. I actually said that right. Let's see. This is, I guess you'd compare it like that. You got the red and the black. The red and black. This guy's got gold. And there's the other side. The old one, the head springs inside. And then you just got visible head syndrome on this guy. And we'll put that there. And then this is Rat Bat. Here's Rat Bat compared to Frenzy, because I don't have a new Frenzy. And then, or I should say, before these came out, you had tablets. Now these are Blaster. This is the Leader Class Titans Return Blaster. Let me just put Siege Sound Blaster back there so they could watch their children. And this is a tablet. I liked how they try to update them. This is the Lazerbeak tablet, even though it looks like Ravage. But this is all... Oh, there's that sticker again. I'm going to have to put a little piece of glue on that. So these are all Lazerbeak. Here's his tablet mode, the G1 mode, and the new Siege line. And then this is Rewind, which is comparable to Rumble and Frenzy. We'll stick this guy back here. And this guy is called Stripes. Now these were triple changers, but for the most part, this is a recolor of Ravage. So this is the Autobot version of Ravage, the original Ravage, and then the Siege Micromaster. Just to let you see the different kinds of variations that they've done over the years. I kind of like how they went the tablet route, but they only made some for Blaster. This is just a generic tablet. And what you want to do is, for the Titans Return, you just stick them in there. They only go in one way. Let's see. And you close them up. And that is Blaster. And then this is Sound Blaster, the Japanese version of Soundwave. So I kind of like the Leader Class Blaster, but they kind of didn't do a comparison with Soundwave until now. Now I wish they'd come out with a blaster that's Soundwave or Sound Blaster size, so all the cassettes, we can have good cassettes and bad cassettes. And then we'll just get rid of all these guys. And now let's transform these tapes. And first, we're going to take a look at Ravage. Now, very simple, 4-step. Let me focus in. 4-step process: tail, head, pull the legs, and pull the legs. And then these we could, let's see, we'll put the guns on top. So these you can just stick there. will stick there. And this is Ravage. And this is G1 Ravage. We'll just move these out of the way so we could just concentrate on this guy. And the problem is he's he's razor thin. That's it, and he's very hard to stand. But let's see, we'll take a look at Ravage. There's the face. He's got yellow eyes. He's got the gray. He's got metallic. I like how these are metal. And there's a tail. And the other side, you got the Decepticon symbol. Mouth doesn't up, but that's still a pretty neat face. But it's very, very thin. Let me focus. And articulation. The head does move up and down. Tail, same way. Now the legs, each leg moves from here. And then it's got it's jointed by the elbow. And it's also got an ankle joint. And that is all these. Now the back legs can go up that high, can go up that front, and the toes move. So that is Ravage. And let's get this guy straightened up. Wish they would have, you know, like popped the legs out, but he is very thin and very hard to pose. I never had the original, any of these original Soundwave cassettes. Okay. Next, we'll take a look at Rumble. I gotta get this straight. Rumble. So, to transform these guys, basically, pull the leg down, out, rotate. So, let me just back up. You pull this down here, turn at that joint, rotate, and the arms are spring-loaded. Once you pop this out, rotate the arm, bring that down. Once you take this out, the head springs up, rotate, pull this down, and the instructions say at the end, push the little feet out, and there you've got Rumble. Let's see, zoom in on his face, and they don't really pop up that good. There's his face. So when you deal with figures this small, it's real hard to focus. But there's Rumble's face. And articulation-wise, you can move his hand up and down. And he's got rotation here and elbow. Legs move up and down. He's got the knee bend and the feet. Now, what you can do is you can slide these guns over his hand. I think that's how you do it. Let's see, we'll get the old instruction out, and it just says here you just pop that down. Let's see. Well, first we'll put this in the back. There, you want it so the wings go on each side. And then the gun, let's see how we could put this in his hand. Does it go this way? Or does it go this way? There we go. And there he is. He's got his gun in his hand. But, you know, absent third-party pile drivers, he's good enough like that. And that is Frenzy, or Rumble. See, I'm even getting the confused now. Now, next we'll do Frenzy, which is the blue guy. And his weapons are the exact same. So to transform him too, you do the exact same thing. Pull this, see how that splits right there. You rotate it, pull this down, rotate it, pull the arms out, rotate, bring them down, pull them out, rotate, bring them down. Oh, let's turn them around. There. So now his head pops up. And then stick the feet out. I do like the metal feet. It's 1 foot out, 1 foot. And then these, again, you can just stick these here. And that is, let me think for a minute. Wait, it's Frenzy. That's who it is. And very colorful stickers along the legs. Decepticon symbol. He's got the gold. He's got the blue, 2 different blue arms. Decepticon symbol on the back. And that is Frenzy. And Lazerbeak. Alright. Like I said, this sticker keeps peeling off. I'm going to have to take care of it later. To do Lazerbeak, first they tell you to do the feet. Once you pull these down, it pulls those up. Then you could pull, they're on a double hinge right here. So you can pull this out and spread them. And the head, you just rotate forward. And then, there we go. It bends up. And then you put these on. And Lazerbeak actually, for a G1, this, oops. There. For a G1 figure, Lazerbeak was like spot on. I mean, that is Lazerbeak. You got the cool head. You got the wings, the extra jetpack there. The wings go out. You got the talons. Let's see, here's the back of Lazerbeak. Zoom in on that head. You get the yellow eyes right there. Decepticon symbol that keeps falling off. You've got the vents and the jet engines. You got a lot of colored stickers. And let's see, his articulation was wings. Can move all the way around. His head up and down. And his feet, you really can't move his feet other than to transform it. But overall, I think Lazerbeak is the best of the bunch. And now let's bring all our guys together. And now we're going to do robot to robot with all the other cassette tapes and tablets. And I apologize if I keep messing up these cassette tapes from the Siege line. I might say Titans Return or Combiner Wars, but these are from the Siege Micromaster Spy Patrol. Now let's do some robot to robot comparisons. And for some robot to robot comparisons, first we're going to compare them to the Titans Return series. So this is Rumble to Rumble. That is the Titan Return series, and this is the original. Alright, now we're going to do Lazerbeak to Lazerbeak. That is those two guys. And let's see. I have Ravage to Ravage. Now this is one thing where I think the original is a lot better. There is Ravage to Ravage. Now this Ravage is kind of clunky. He's got no tail and he's like a big box. But that is that Ravage. We're going to do the new Lazerbeak to Ratbat. That is how those guys compare. And then we're going to bring our guys out here again. And we're going to bring in, what am I missing? Whoops. Now, they did re-update the cassettes to tablets. This is Rewind, the blaster tablet. A little, whoops. Here, we'll do Rewind right there. That's Rewind. Now this guy transforms into a tablet. We're going to bring in Stripes, which is a Ravage remold. That is how this guy compares. We'll bring him with Ravage. There we go. And then we got a Lazerbeak tablet. And that is the two Lazerbeaks, the new tablet and the original G1. Because cassette tapes don't exist anymore. They are all tablets. And now we're going to bring in the whole group together. So this is our originals. Whoops. One thing about this Ravage is he's very hard to pose. So there's our originals. Here is our new guy, or old guys. And here is Rat Bat. I forgot to show you Rat Bat, but I don't have the old Rat Bat. And then we'll do Lazerbeak. We'll do Stripes. We'll do this silly little Ravage. And then we will do... Whoops. Get that guy to stand. And rewind. Alright, and that is so far our collection of... Whoops, why won't this guy stand up? That is our collection right there of G1 cassette tapes. The, I guess, Siege try to come out with the mini cassettes. Lazerbeak's cool, but this Ravage is hideous. And then you have the tablets that go with this Soundwave, or that blaster. And we're going to bring in Sound Blaster. So that right there is our family of cassette tapes and tablets for right now. Now let's get back to our main guys for today. And now we're back. Now, I don't have the original Soundwave yet, as of this time, where this is the quarantine of the great pandemic 2020. These are at my local Walmart stores, and these were $19.99, but they are reduced to $11. And they do have Soundwave with Buzzsaw, which is a yellow variant of Lazerbeak. And everybody on Facebook says they're $13, but mine right now is $25, and I am just waiting for him to go cheaper. So, as soon as Soundwave comes down in price, I will get it, and I will review Soundwave. But for right now, this is the only Sound Blaster I got. And of course, these tapes are way too... They're too small. But, alright, Rodimusbill saying I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. Hit that share button. Turn on notifications. Check me out on my Facebook page, Rodimusbill YouTube Reviews. I go on a couple of the Facebook Transformer pages. You'll see me there. Subscribe to my channel. And as always, keep checking here. I've got over 500 videos. We do Transformers. We do Marvel, DC characters. We do new toy sightings. What I like to do is cruise the Targets and Walmarts. And whenever they have a new toy sighting, like a new Siege, a new Earthrise figure, a new classic G1 issues, all that good stuff, I will let you know so you could see it firsthand. And as Rodimusbill saying, Ravage, Frenzy, Lazerbeak, Rumble, Eject, and Attack.